welcome to highlights of Stage 2 of La Vuelta Femenina by Carrefour.es. 118.3 kilometers today, starting in Buñol, heading to Moncofa. Gaia Realini in the red jersey of race leader after Little Trek had taken the team time trial on Stage 1. We leave the home of the world's largest food fight, where every August they get together and throw tomatoes at each other. Head towards Moncofa. We have one Category 3 climb along the route, the Puerto de Loronet with 38.4 to go. Intermediate sprint with 27.3 to go for bonus seconds. Breakaway group went on the attack early on in the day, containing Idoia Raso, Laboral Cucci Fondazione, Angela Oro of B-Pink, Marine Alione of Windspace, Silvia Zanardi of Hume Parel, Valerie de May of Volker Vessels, and Audrey de Kiersmacher. Idoia Raso going on the offensive as we headed towards the Queen of the Mountains point, the Puerto de Loronet. Audrey de Kiersmacher unable to hide her frustration at Eraso. She came past her. 30 seconds though, the breakaway's lead was down to. There was a lot of pressure in the peloton behind, being applied by both Movistar and the team of Visma Lease Bike, looking to try and put sprinters Charlotte Kohl into difficulty on the climb, and that's exactly what they managed to do. They set a ferocious pace that shredded the peloton. Caroline Swinkels crested the summit to take maximum points in the Queen of the Mountains classification. She would pull on the polka dot jersey at the end of the stage. Amanda Spratt, Guy Realini taking second and third. On the descent, it was Amanda Spratt that came through to the front. She was leading the red jersey down the descent, but as they came towards the intermediate sprint, it was Annika Dijkstra of Volker Vessels that launched an attack. She took the 6 seconds, while behind her, Blanca Vash took 4, with Grace Brown taking 2. That meant Blanca Vash was the virtual leader on the road. The gap, though, back to the chasing group of Charlotte Kohl was yo-yoing and was up to over 40 seconds at points. You can see there on the graphic the bonus seconds putting Blanca Vash into the red jersey. The rain started to fall. The gap as we headed towards the final 5 kilometers was reducing considerably under the pressure of the chasing group behind. The big question was, could they get themselves back into that front group in time for Charlotte Kohl to recover and try and take the stage victory? We would head towards the final few kilometers. There was a crash just inside the 3 kilometer to go banner, taking down Lizzie Deignan, Misha Bredevold, and one of our GC contenders from SD Works, Neve Fisher-Black. On a roundabout, just with 2.4k to go, another big crash at the front of the peloton, split things considerably. It would mean that Jelena Erich of Movistar would try and take a move towards the line. Phoenix de Koenig just behind were looking to lead out the 20-year-old British rider Flora Perkins. Alison Jackson in the red jersey of Canadian national champion just off the front of the group. Blanca Vash in that Hungarian national champs jersey moved up on the outside. The cyclocross sensation surfing the wheels to look to try and deliver a stage win for SD Works Pro Time. Kristen Faulkner of EF Education Cannondale in the pink came through and launched an incredible lead out for teammate Jackson. Caroline Swinkels, Kasia Nuviadoma, Blanca Vash and Flora Perkins all looking to get into the mix, but Faulkner took a nearly 500-meter lead out, and the winner of the Paris-Roubaix Femme in 2023, Alison Jackson, came off the wheel. Blanca Vash and Caroline Swinkels got close, but not close enough, and the day belonged to the Canadian Alison Jackson. She took 10 bonus seconds, 6 went to Blanca Vash, 4 to Caroline Swinkels. The celebration was what we were looking for from Alison Jackson, famous for her post-race dances. Another great victory. And team EF Education Cannondale, what a season they are having. Celebrations all round. Even Brodie Chapman of Little Trek got in on the celebrations for Alison Jackson. Such a popular figure within the peloton. And it's thanks, you would say, to that lead out of Kristen Faulkner. Launched Jackson to the line. Swinkels was right on the wheel for UAE ADQ. Blanca Vash closed, but not fast enough. The The stage belonged to Jackson. The red jersey now passes over to Blanka Vas of Hungary and Team SD Works Pro Time. Alison Jackson, when she wins big, and she wins with style. Your top 10 on stage 2 looks like this. Alison Jackson takes it from Blanka Vas and Caroline Swinkels. Nubia Doma, great fourth to Kanya Tram. Guskin, Vettorello, Schmorkers, Perkins, Crack and Faulkner, your top 10. Alison Jackson, joyful celebrations as always from the Canadian national champ. Your general classification now looks like this. Blanka Vas takes over in red, 8 seconds ahead of Jackson, 9 ahead of Longo Borghini with Van Aert, Beresford, Marcus Voss, Spratt, Raelini and Chapman, now your top 10. Great day for the World Under-23 road race champion Blanka Vas. She takes that red jersey into a grippy stage 3 as we head from Luciana to Teruel. 2,185 meters of climbing in 130.2 kilometers.